Okay, 2, go. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and down. 5 sets of 3. He'll do the other side too during this workout. This would be on a max effort night where you're working strength part of your throws. But you know, how often are you going to fight somebody that's as strong as 2 throwing 2 guys? So you know, I talked about throwing harder and stronger. That's important. He wrote a book called Outliers. Outliers is something that's outside the norm. And in this case, he's discussing, much of the book, he's discussing success, particularly people that have achieved mastery in a number of different fields. He talked about tailors in New York City that went on to be great clothing manufacturers. He talked about music. He talked about the Beatles, how, you know, when they started out, they were a cover band, doing Chuck Berry and Little Richard tunes, doing other people's stuff. They were a pretty good band, but they weren't much. Until they went to Hamburg, Germany for 2 seasons and played 8 hours a day in miserable conditions, crappy surroundings. But when they came back after 2 years of that, they changed the rock world. You know, and he talked about that. He talked about professional hockey players, people that had achieved the pro ranks and were the best in professional hockey, and a number of different other disciplines. And what he found, and here's what's so interesting to us as Shingi-Tai guys, no matter what your martial art discipline or sport or any other discipline, he found that it wasn't so much innate capacity or giftedness, innate talent, being born special somehow, superior genetics. What they all had in common was 10,000 hours of purposeful practice. And when you got up around the 10,000 hour mark, this is when you're looking at your Olympians. These aren't your also-rans. The also-rans usually come in around 6,000, 7,000 hours. People that are mediocre are less than that. And it doesn't matter what your discipline is, put your 10,000 hours in. And now, just briefly, you know, free advice is worth what you pay for it, so you're not paying anything for this, so I'm not sure it's worth anything at all, but my thoughts on it anyway, since it's my house, you know. So anyway, 3 minor thoughts. You need several different abilities. First of all, I think you need the ability to endure fatigue. If you're going to put in 10,000 hours at anything, a physical activity like ours, even if you're doing music, I mean, the physical component, the Thai portion comes into it. You got to be healthy enough to withstand 10,000 hours of hard practice. And that's where the Thai element comes in, the body, the physical. And that's why we do training on the mat and off the mat. You know, a lot of auxiliary training off the mat is necessary. You also need the ability to endure boredom. No matter how creative you are or how creative your coaches are, if you're putting in 10,000 hours at anything, you're going to be repeating skills over and over and over again, maybe in different ways, but you're going to be hitting those same skills till you can do them in your sleep, till your coach could come and slap you into consciousness at 3 a.m. in the morning and show me this, and right away you're on it. You know, that requires that you're going to go through some boredom. And finally, I think most important, the people that achieve greatness in anything are those that are willing to endure long periods of time where it appears you're not making any progress at all, or worse, that you're going downhill, that you're actually declining. But the people that persevere through those long periods of time are going to break through, and they're going to come out at a higher level than they were before. And it's almost cyclical. That pattern will repeat over and over again until even the low points, if you drew a line through them, they're going to be higher than everybody else. Right? So you got to endure those long periods of time when you're not getting any positive feedback, you think you're actually getting worse, or you're declining. And I think those are important things. And this next one may be kind of soft and fuzzy, but I think it's very important. And it's the spirit that we wanted to instill in our club. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. You know, no great achievement is done by ourselves. There aren't any lone rangers in Shingi-Tai. Instructors help other instructors and other people. We get to camp, we share our knowledge. You know, we help our teammates. Jigoro Kano said, you know, mutual benefit and welfare, right? Well, we took a proverb in the Bible, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. You know, yeah, we may be competing each other, but we're trying to make each other better. And I hope that's the type of, and not only that, this fosters good relationships, and at the end of the day, when you're hobbled up and banged up, the thing that's most important to you are the friends that you've made through the years. You know, John Powell, Fritz Goss, Bill, Joan, you know, you guys that I see year after year. Those are the things that matter to me, and I hope they matter to you. You know, those friendships are going to mean more to you than all these trophies that are sitting in the attic. You know, that's where mine were until Melissa pulled them out and made a shrine for them. You know, they were all sitting in the attic. It doesn't mean anything to me, but my friends do. So anyway, those are my final thoughts on the matter. God bless you guys. Thank you for coming.
John.
I appreciate it.